Evening guys, I broke the hinge on my deflector. It's just old, it's nothing I did, but we're going to replace this, so I'm just going to give a quick how-to. I went and got a new one from John Deere. Part number is M71535, and then I'm not sure the part number on the rivets. Just tell me you need the rivets with it too. So you're going to need a hammer, a punch, a rivet tool, and a drill bit. And so when you're looking at these, you're going to have 6 of the rivets, and all you want to do is go to your drill bits. You just want to get it the size kind of a little bigger than this post, so when you drill it, you're just drilling the head out. So I'm just going to pick a random one here. I'm going to go with 1/4 inch on that. Put your drill bit in the drill, obviously, and then you're just going to drill out the head. This is going to fall, I'm sure. So you're just going to go in the front of these, and you're going to go ahead and drill. And it should go pretty quick. All you're looking to do is for the drill to grab that head, which it just did. So you're just going to drill, and then it's going to grab the head off that rivet, just like that. If you get the drill bit too big, this will start spinning. So if you get it small enough, this won't spin. It'll just take the head off the rivet. Stubborn little bugger, that one. You need to go full force on this, just light pressure until that head pops off. And then you're going to need, I lied to you, I should have got a little pry tool, but usually what you can do is just take this little punch. And after you get the head off, but you're looking to get these heads off there is what you're trying to do. I'm going to go get another punch. Okay guys, I got a bigger punch. I'm also going to try a vice grip. Sometimes that works better just to grab. So when you go inside the deflector, you'll see the nubs of these rivets on there. And if you can get on there with the vice grips and turn it, you can grab it and just wiggle them out. He's been in here a while, so I'm sure they're not going to come easy. And see what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing the head on the inside. If you come over here, I'll show you. On the inside of this deflector, you can see the button heads of the rivets. And all I'm doing with that is just grabbing them like this with the vice grips, locking down on them, and then just twisting and pulling. And it's going to take a little work. He's been in there a long time. What you can do too is you can get a sanding wheel and sand those off, but then you're going to risk getting the paint. So just take your time, and they'll pop out. They're kind of stubborn. They don't want to get out of it. So just twist, rock back and forth a little bit, twist. You just don't want to oblong the hole too much because you're putting a new rivet in there. So making this look a lot more difficult than it is. The problem is if you get too much of a punch on there, you'll dent this piece of metal and then it won't sit flat. It just fell out on me, so that was cool. Okay guys, it took a couple seconds to get it out. Working it with the vice grips and the punch and back and forth. And now I'm just going to clean it up. This is just glass cleaner, just getting the dirt off there. Not like I have to. It's going to be 8 inches of snow tomorrow, so we got snow coming. I'm just going to replace this, so I'm just going to line up the holes. And it's a good idea just to kind of start them. Take 6 rivets. So I'm going to put the first one here to lock it in, and then lock it in on the bottom, and then I'll put the others in. So let's get this one first. You're going to need a rivet gun, obviously. If you don't have one, they're relatively cheap. So to keep them kind of centered, I'm just going to put one right there. And then this is probably going to be the hardest. Got to have some hand strength unless you got a air riveter. So you're just going to pinch till that post comes out of there. I put these down. You'll hear it snap, and then this will come out the back. So we got one in. That's sitting good. I'm going to put the other middle one in on the bottom. This one's kind of holding it so it's spaced correctly. So I'm going to put this one in now. So you're going to push the rivet gun down, let it go, and then it's going to sink back down towards the head until you hear it snap off like that. So you're just going to keep applying downward pressure, and then just make sure they all fit in there. And they might fall out while you're messing with this. So if you had an air riveter, this would go really fast. So you're going to, when you're squeezing it, just make sure when you let go, you see the gap, and then it sinks down a little more. Make sure it just keeps going down towards that head, see? And then it'll snap. And that's what's making it tight. So once I squeeze it, I'll let up. You see how it goes up, and then it drops back down. It looks like about 4 squeezes. This is what's doing this. We're almost done here. So hold it, squeeze it, first one, and then let the rivet gun do it. See how it's sinking? Last one. Try to get it from this angle so you can see. You'll squeeze it, that'll start to bring it up tight. See how it goes up? Now it's dropping. It's going to do that after every squeeze because the grip inside here is gripping that post and pulling it. That's it. They're all on there. So when the rivet gun is squeezing, if you come over here, when you have this on and you're squeezing like this, it's sucking the bottom of this post and mushrooming it on the bottom side. And so once it gets so far, it breaks off, and then you're golden. So that is fixed. I believe the whole thing cost me about, I want to say $13. If you've got a different snowblower, it looks like that particular part number fits a lot of them. So that's it. Deflector's fixed. Almost ready for the snowstorm tomorrow. Good luck, guys.